If you want to have delicious cold brew coffee at any time, try this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just picked this up. It's Wandering Bear coffee. I do like coffee. I like getting going in the morning with a little caffeine, and I like having coffee throughout the day, so sometimes I'll brew myself a pot. You've seen me review coffee here before, but this is a new type of coffee, one that I've never seen before, Wandering Bear, and you can order this online. Now, this is shelf stable, so when you get it, it comes just like this. I haven't even refrigerated this yet, but once you open this, then you do have to refrigerate it. So, got a lot of empty space here. Now, this coffee here is cold brew coffee in a box. It's kind of like wine in a box, which is the only kind of wine I drink because it's the most delicious and the most exclusive. But this feels like a dozen cups of coffee in here. I mean, it's pretty heavy. You can hear the coffee in there, but it's all organic. Now, this one is actually the mocha, and you can get these in a few different flavors. I think they have vanilla and black, as well as hazelnut and some other flavors too, but I like mocha. It tends to be delicious. You can see here we have a little punch out hole right here. See if I can open up this sucker. And there is the little nozzle. Fish that sucker out and then kind of slot it right into this little opening there. And now we can close this up. And now you can just put this on the shelf of your fridge. But this little valve right here will allow us to dispense this at our convenience. So let's pour ourselves a little cup of Wandering Bear and see how it is. So you just push the button in there. This is all room temperature at the moment. Smells pretty darn good. Look at that. Looks like coffee, and it's already perfectly brewed. And again, but it is black. You could certainly add some cream or sugar to this if you want, but I tell you what, it's cold. I could add some ice to this, making a nice coffee, but this is really smooth, super clean and light. It has a little bit of a fruity citrus taste to it, and maybe just a little hint of that mocha on the back end, but wow, it's pretty easy to drink. Well, my first glass of Wandering Bear. It's certainly not going to be my last. So as I see it, there are really three major benefits to this. One, it's just the convenience factor. Just going to your fridge, pouring yourself a cup of coffee whenever you want. So obviously it's going to be really, really simple. Now, the second one is because it's refrigerated, that's going to make this last longer too. Those cooler temperatures are going to keep your coffee nice and fresh. You don't have to worry about going through a box of it in just one day. It's going to stay fresh for you. And then the third thing is because it's in this bag, you might be able to see it in there, right? The nice thing about these bags is that they don't let air in when you dispense, so the bag just kind of collapses, and so you don't have air going back into your container, kind of like if you were opening up a thermos of coffee or something like that and air was constantly getting in. It's the problem with opening a bottle of wine, and so when you dispense this, the bag compresses so no air goes in there, so it's going to last a long time too. So it's convenience, the refrigeration, and the fact that the bag here is actually going to keep this coffee as fresh as long as possible. Say, if you want the convenience of dispensing coffee throughout the day, whenever you want, a nice cold brew, and you want to ship directly to your house, well, check out Wandering Bear. I'm going to pour myself another cup of this. Hey, if you want to pick this up, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
You want to try delicious cold brew coffee anytime?